Ladies and gentlemen, our racing show is sponsored by Appalachian Academy of Speed. Go hit them up because they do ride drives, bandolero, testing sessions, driver coaching, race car rental, and race car purchases. So go hit up Appalachian Academy of Speed for all your racing needs. Cadrat Construction and Brody Manning Motorsport. Tonight on the Josh Nolan and Oliver S. Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube, we have with us from Des Moines, Iowa, Mr. Jayden West. Welcome to the show, Jayden.
Uh, Thank you.
So, Jayden, let's talk about your racing career. I hear you've been racing at Jamaica Raceway. Is that where you started at?
No, that's the racetrack that we just bought over 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago.
So where did you start racing at?
Battle of the Barn. It's in Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay. So what was that like to race the Battle of the Barn for the first time?
It was pretty cool. I was like 4 years old. I raced a quad there, and I liked it. I was pretty nervous, but then once I got out on the track a couple times, it felt good, and then I just started racing.
Okay, so Jayden, I understand you drive car number 33, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where did that awesome number come from?
It came from my grandpa Gil. He used to race it when he was into racing, when he raced mod lights a lot.
Okay. So, okay. So where did you race at this year then?
I raced a lot at English Creek, Viola, Backroad Speedway, and at our racetrack in Jamaica.
Okay. Did you have a lot of wins this year?
We couldn't really keep the motor running this year. We had a lot of motor problems.
So what essentially was wrong with the motor on your race car?
The motor we didn't know, but when we got it back from the engine guy, the valves were all messed up, and then on the last race of the season, we figured out that it was they were bent all season, and then it finally just gave out at the national and blew up.
Wow. So do you have any big races on your calendar coming up that you're going to race in?
Yeah, a lot of big ones in Oklahoma, at the Heart of Oklahoma Expo in Shawnee, and then we have we're really trying to save up to go to Red Bluff or the big $10,000 to win race in Las Vegas.
Okay. So so have you ever raced at Red Bluff or Las Vegas before?
No.
Good luck to you out there, definitely. So what's an awesome day at the race shop look like for you?
Getting a lot of stuff done and keep getting the car ready for the next race. It's just always a good day in the shop, hanging out and getting it ready.
What's an awesome day at the racetrack look like for you?
Getting all of our goals done, like qualifying P1, doing good in the heat racing feature.
Okay. So
and having fun.
Okay, going back to the question I asked you if you had any big races coming up, you said you're going to be racing at Shawnee, Oklahoma. Have you ever raced at Shawnee before?
Yeah, we raced all of last year, and then before that, we raced like 3 races. It's just the winter series.
So what's it like to race that winter series in Shawnee, Oklahoma?
It's a lot more racy and a lot more competition, because there it's like way less. It's way shorter and way more banking, and it's always like 2 wide, 3 wide racing.
So how many years have you been racing then?
8 years.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So what are your goals in racing? Where do you want to go out with it in your future?
Probably try to make late models, and then if I ever have a kid of my own, do the same thing.
Okay, very cool. So who are some of the drivers you look up to in racing?
Ricky Thornton, Tyler Erb, and all those big late model drivers.
Okay. If the chance was given to you, would you race the Tulsa Shootout in the Chili Bowl?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is that something
We're
you want to do during the
yes.
future?
Yeah, we were thinking about doing it this year, but we don't know.
Okay. Okay. So, who do you have for sponsors on your race car?
Uh, we have M MSMC law firm Mueller Schmid New Holland Cooling PC Denny Young's Tree Service Greater Iowa Credit Union Shining Stars and Davis Truckings, and we have Sticker Freaks.
Okay. Do you guys ever get up to Plessis Raceway at all?
No.
Yes, no, we haven't been.
No.
Are you planning on getting up to Plessis one of these days?
Yeah.
Okay. Very awesome racetrack, very racy racetrack. So do you have a racing nickname that they call you at the racetrack?
Hot Rod, probably.
Hot Rod? Okay. All right. So are you presently looking for more sponsors for your racing team?
Yeah, every sponsor helps to try to get out to new racetracks and just help with the overall bill.
So how does one contact you guys to get sponsorship on your racetrack?
I make sponsorship papers where it says all our information on them, and it gives them the whole background of my racing career and stuff like that.
Okay. Could you send me one of them so I can kind of advertise for you on Facebook?
Yeah, I
Or
can.
on YouTube? Sure, sure. Also, how many, is this your first year at Jamaica Raceway, or how long have you guys ran Jamaica Raceway?
We ran it just this year because we
Okay,
got it like a little over 2.5 years ago, and then
It's only been almost 2 years.
well, we've had it for about a little over 2 years, probably 2 years, and then we got it ready in a really short period of time. It was a flat, just plain grass. There's a little dirt over, and we built it all the way up to a track that's hopefully going to represent Shawnee, the outdoor.
okay, okay. So what's that track like? Is it high banked, or is it banked pretty good?
The dirt track, I haven't raced on it yet, but it's about 13-degree high bank. But the track that I did race on, I raced a flat card around the oval, and it's pretty banked. It's an asphalt oval.
So with your racing career, what type of track do you like to race on best? Do you like a dry, dusty track, a wet, heavy track, or somewhere in between?
Wet heavy track, probably.
Okay, okay. So, what's some of the biggest races that you've won in your career?
Definitely the Tulsa Shootout. No, did you say want to go to or win?
Win.
That I've won or want to win?
One that you've won.
Oh, Battle of the Barn, English Creek Speedway. Yeah, I won in box stock. Newton Kart Club. Wait, trying to think. Winterset Speedway. Wait. And I think that's it.
Okay. So with who helps work on your race car?
My grandpa Gil, and
Okay.
my grandma sometimes helps, and then just a bunch of our friends come over and help.
Okay, okay. So do you help work on your race car also?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite job working on your race car?
Definitely not cleaning it, but most likely just like engine stuff and setting like toe and stuff on the car.
Okay. When it comes to your racing, are you pretty good about reading what the track is doing?
Yeah, because I have a racing simulator. It's called iRacing, and it taught me a lot about how to read tracks and car setups.
Cool, 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 cool. So, is there any professional racing series that you follow besides late models?
Mm, uh, lot of sprint cars and the USAC midgets, and then
Okay.
NOS 410 non-wings.
Okay. So who is your favorite World of Outlaw driver and USAC midget driver?
USAC midgets, it's probably Timez, and then the World of Outlaws, probably Carson Macedo.
Very cool. Very cool. I like those picks that you have there, Mr. Jayden. So, what are your goals going into 2025?
At least get 3 wins under our belt and just have fun and hopefully not have any car issues.
Okay. Okay. So, with your racing career, besides racing, what do you like to do for fun away from the racetrack?
Play football. Uh, I fish a lot and ride my dirt bike.
Okay, okay. So you like to go fishing. You'll have to come up here to West Okoboji, Spirit Lake, Iowa, because we have the walleye weekend up in first part of May. Oops. Did I lose you there? Yeah, I bet I did. Hold on. Hopefully we can get him back. We lost him. Ladies and gentlemen, just a second. We should have him back, hopefully. Okay. He is, hold on. He was just with us. Hopefully. We should have our guest here back shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we can get him back here. Uh, let me see here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for him to come back, let's talk a little racing news updates for you there. Racing news update wise, um, congratulations goes out to Chris Dolan for doing awesomely well in the micro sprint class out in Pennsylvania this year. Good luck to his future endeavors. Also, congratulations to Larry Kelleher for winning the national USAC quarter midget class he was racing in. And also congratulations to Caden Wenger for picking up the win in the USAC USAC quarter midget series or NASCAR youth series championship in his class also. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, definitely I don't know where our guest went, but hopefully we can get him back here here soon. Um, but yeah. Yep, yep, yep. But get a chance, ladies and gentlemen, go hit up Jayden West Racing on Facebook because they'd appreciate the fan follows and stuff like that, reach out to Jayden. Definitely follow his racing career. Continue to follow him with his future endeavors. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all I've got for on this episode of the racing show. But with that being said, also, if you would like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at hold on a second here. Let me try and bring him back. Ed Matt. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened.
Not a problem. So Jayden, do you have any crazy stories you'd like to share with us about your racing career?
When I was racing Battle of the Barn at my like second to last year, I was going around the last turn and then my four-wheeler just like dug into the ground and it just rolled on top of me and it was not fun.
Did you get hurt at all, Jayden?
No, not really.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I flipped my wing cart at Newton like 10. It was pretty bad.
Ooh.
I rolled it like 10 times at Newton.
Did you get hurt in that accident at all?
No.
Okay. Okay. So Jayden, thank you for being on our racing show tonight.
No
I
problem.
will call you a little bit to thank you in person. Do you have anything? One last question for you. Do you have anything you would like to say to the kids out there to help get them behind the wheel of a race car?
Come check out Jamaica Raceway and just if you have a TV or a phone, just watch a lot of YouTube, watch all the big racers. They will teach you a lot about it, and then try to invest in an iRacing simulator. It will help you a lot.
Okay. So Jayden, before I let you go, one last thing I was going to tell you about too, it just hit me. One of the things we like to do with our guests is we like to kind of put them in the seat. And if you have any questions you want to ask me, go right ahead.
Did you ever race?
Nope. Actually, the closest thing I've been to racing was I drove a go-kart on an amusement park track. That's the closest I've came.
What type of racing do you normally watch?
I like a lot of dirt, a lot of when it comes to pavement, it's like IndyCar. I used to follow old NASCAR, not the new NASCAR. Drag racing, a little bit of Formula One, but a lot of dirt track racing, sprint car, late model, anything that races on dirt. Your
Yeah.
guys' stuff, definitely.
What are your hobbies?
Going to the races, talking to race car drivers, and just being around the awesome sport of racing. And I like to go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jayden, for being on our racing show tonight, talking to us about your racing career. Do you have a racing page that the racing fans can follow you on?
Jayden West 33 on Facebook, or I'm gonna start up a YouTube channel soon, but Jayden West Racing number 33 on Facebook, or Jamaica Raceway on Facebook too.
So, ladies and gentlemen, go check out Jamaica Raceway on Facebook and Jayden West 33 Racing on Facebook also for all the awesome racing stuff going on with Jayden's racing career and with Jamaica Raceway. Thank you very much. And I will call you in just a little bit. I'll have you step out and I'll be calling you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our guest, Jayden West out of Des Moines, Iowa. Driver the car, Ox stock number 33. He's got some big races on his calendar, so definitely go find him on Facebook and go find Jamaica Raceway on Facebook also. But before Jayden come back on, was getting ready to close out our show. So I would like to say that if you guys would like to sponsor a racing show or be on our racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-7138, or you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com. And have a good night.